What is up, everybody? My name is Dave Torrey, and I am deep in the woods of New Hampshire at the very moment at a series of old foundations. There's one up there, another one hidden in the woods over there, and I've already found some really nice stuff here. And I've done a couple of hunts in Rhode Island recently that I'm going to compile into this video. I'm out here with my Equinox 600 right now, hunting relics in the woods. Let's go find some history. Right over next to this old foundation now. Just flipped out a really nice sounding 21-22 signal. And that looks like a coin to me. Oh, looks like a weedy. Jeez. Gotta be an old one though, right near that Indian head. Might even be nice enough to get a date if it matters. It's actually a really old one. That is a 1909. I think. Am I wrong about that? It looks like a 1900 something. That's pretty cool. That must be like a first year. How about that? Interesting. About the only interesting weedy that I have found in a long time. I'll take it. Alright, working around in this little road now. Definitely an old driveway or road or something. Because 1820 signal, nice and deep in the gravel. Indian head penny. Yeah, those rocks in the hole just dinged it right up. Still always happy to see that. What is that, 1899? Oh yeah, it's a party. Sweet. That's what I like to see. Huh. Dead 11. And look at that. I'm assuming it's a button, but usually they don't ring that low. Maybe tomback? I guess not. Just really low brass. That's cool though. I like an old button. Sweet. Gotta keep digging those low targets. That's not a super high hitting target, but it is nice and consistent, so I'm gonna try it live. Definitely Indian head penny kind of range. And very deep, right in the plug. Oh, look at that. Something roundish. I'm thinking button. Certainly is. Nice. That's always a nice sight. Yeah. Good looking little button. I'm gonna clean it off just a little bit more. I love this. I find a lot of these that still have some cloth attached to them. That's pretty cool. Definitely a coin thickness kind of flat button. Cool. No back mark. I guess it could be an old IHP button. Maybe. Either way, I like it. It is that old stuff. Nice. Oh, this was a nice clear signal. Definitely an old coin. Kind of a mucky spot here. It looks like it wasn't too bad to this coin. I bet this is going to be an Indian. Oh yeah, it sure is. Nice easy signal to find too, surprisingly. It's a 1906. Sure looks like it. Good condition. I like it. Let's get some more of that. That's better. Well, I just cut the plug a little bit. I haven't looked down into here yet. Seems like a fairly nice target. Right on this tree. Not very deep. Ooh, I know what this is. Yeah. Actually, thanks to Green Mountain Metal Detecting, a channel that I very much like. He was up there at a old homestead in the woods, somewhere up in the mountains, I think in Vermont, and he was finding these maple syrup taps. So it's funny that it's right in this tree, because this definitely wasn't the tree that they were trying to tap. But what they would do is just nail that into the tree, and then you'd have this sort of spigot where all the sap would flow out, and then you'd hang your bucket right on that and it would drip into it, and you'd be able to get a bunch of sap, make some maple syrup. Very New Hampshire find. I like those. That's cool. I think I just found that signal that I've been waiting for all day. Definitely pretty twitchy, but really nice all the same. I have no idea what I've got yet here. Oh, there is whatever it is. Looks pretty coiny. Oh, is that an old seeded? No way. I mean, it's green. I just thought I saw the imprint of the seeded Liberty on it. I have no idea what I'm looking at. Some sort of an old copper, I guess. Maybe a 2-cent piece? I cannot tell yet. It looks more like an old copper, but I guess it is kind of like 2-cent piece size. Whew. I am excited to see what that is, though. I'm going to clean that up, bring it back. Holy crap. I can't believe it didn't occur to me what this was right off the bat, but I have never found one before. This is a totally new find for me, and it's just stellar condition. I can't believe it. Look at this. 1804 US half-cent. Oh my God, look at the condition on it. That's outrageous. Yeah, quiet down. Oh, I gotta see if I can get this in the light for you guys. Oh my God. Look at that. Every bit of condition you could want. I'm stunned. I've never found a large cent in condition like that, and this is a 1804 half cent. It's just beautiful. That was sitting next to this really old looking foundation. You can barely even see it. It's just a hole in the ground. See some stone walls there. First foundation I was at is up there. There's another one right over there. And I was up at the top of this property finding like wheat pennies and, you know, Indian head pennies and stuff like that. And then come down to the bottom and you dig something like this. Oh man, you just never know. Wow. I am so happy about that. Oh, I'm still reeling from that half cent. So that's where I dug the half cent, and that's about the same depth right there. It's hitting like a 15 or a 16, so I'm kind of hoping button. but it'd be pretty cool if it was something else that the person who lost the half cent also lost. Ugh. Nice clean target. I don't see it yet. There you are. Oh, what's that gonna be? It's really thin. It's got to be a button. Yeah, it's a button that lost its shank. It looks like a little silver shank job on there. Cool. Yeah, maybe this was like a coat this person lost, you know, with some change in the pocket. Cool. There's that button all cleaned off. I don't see anything going on in there. Just a little bit of silver wash and some silver solder. Cool though. That is almost certainly from the person who lost that half cent. Hopefully this spill keeps going. And I've moved about 6 feet away from where I found the button, the half cent, and it looks like I'm still on that button trail. I think. Yeah, it looks tombacky too. Yep, hitting 16, 17. On the Equinox. It's got a little back mark too. Not tomback. Nice old button though. Well, welcome back to the homestead, where we are wrapping up a day of New Hampshire metal detecting. Starting in the back, got my maple syrup tap. Very cool find for the area. Tough to date, but it's pressed, so that means that it's a bit newer than I would have expected, probably early 1900s. Cool New Hampshire find. Moving on, this flat button rang up really, really low, surprisingly low. So sometimes that means tomback, but it doesn't look very tombacky to me. It's got that raised mound where the shank would have gone. It's usually a sign of tombackness. Another nice condition flat button. Got a little back mark coming through there. Probably like a treble gilt kind of situation. Not really sure yet, but full shankage. Nice little button. I've got a London back marked flat button. And this flat button was found with the half cent. So that definitely means that it's got some serious age to it. No shank, but you got that little silver solder mark. Moving on, we've got the only wheat penny that I would display out of all of these finds, because it's a 1909 first year. I am guilty of not even checking the dates on some of my wheat pennies because they're kind of a whatever coin for me. I find a lot of them. But it's cool when you find a key date. First year. And moving on, this is a destroyed 1906 Indian head penny. That ground was not nice to it. But I am always happy to add an Indian to the New Hampshire collection. 1899 Indian head penny, which is in much better condition, but it was right in the middle of a road with a bunch of gravel around it, so that's always a bummer when you're digging out an old coin and a bunch of rocks and it scrapes it up. But that's okay, it's actually in pretty nice shape. Maybe a little bit of liberty up there in the headdress. And then right up at the front, something I am very excited about. This is my first US half cent. And it's just in awesome condition considering what it's been through. Not so easy to see in this lighting, but this is actually kind of a rarer variety of this half cent because it's what they call the crosslet 4, which is not really the rare part, but it's got these little, I don't know, flourishy sort of things down at the end I'm sure you're seeing it on the non-dug example right now, which makes it a little bit rare. And not only that, but it's an error coin. It's definitely a busted die or something like that. It made that rim a little bit larger around the F. I love seeing that draped bust. Really amazing condition. That's 218 years ago that this thing was minted, and who knows how long in the ground. But it definitely doesn't look like it was in circulation for a long time. So I'm very excited about that. I love seeing that wreath. Great stuff. And now I take you back to Rhode Island to see the rest of the finds from this hunt. Now we got a nice big field here, full of trash. Ethan's got the first find though. Looks like a piece of a shoe buckle frame. Definitely got some real age to it. We're in a colonial era farm field right now. So hopefully there's some more stuff from that period. And no more Busch Light cans.
Yeah, seriously.
Ethan's on the trail now.
It's round.
It is round.
I don't know what that is.
Oh yeah. That looks more drawer pull to me.
Yeah, that could be.
You know, it's got like that.
Maybe I found the dresser over here or something.
Could be, yeah. That does look like an old strike plate of some sort. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, I guess it could be a button. It almost looks like lead filled, doesn't it?
Yeah, there's something on the back of it.
Yeah. Man, that must have sounded good though. Coiny.
Thought it was a coin coming up, but about the right size.
Yeah. Well, here's a big old chunk of horse tack. Looks incredibly well preserved. Might not be that old. Still got the leather right on it. Yeah, normally you don't see them that nice with leather on them. I guess that could be pretty old though. That could go back to the 1800s for sure. Yeah. That's in like very usable condition right now. Cool. Yeah, finally something predictable coming out of these fields. A little flat button. All right. That is what we're looking for. Something nice and coiny like that. Oh, good job, man.
Yeah, something.
The first actual desirable of the day. Right there. I haven't found one of these in a long time. Just a little piece, but that is some surefire crotal material. Nice ornate piece of a crotal bell. Happy about that. Oh yeah. Let's find some more of that stuff. Oh yeah, I'm seeing some signs of life in here. Thought I had a rivet stuck in some old leather, but that is a nice old flat button. Definitely old. No pattern on it. Full shankage, back markage. Nice. That says good things about this field to me. Let's keep going. Hey, here's some roundness going on. Just jumping between like, 20 up to 30. Real thin. It almost looks like maybe some kind of button. I'm seeing this reddish on the end. I thought I was seeing silver at first. Oh, it almost just does look like a super caked up old real or something though. I'm going to clean this off, bring it back. Doesn't it look like it's holed up there? I don't know, a little light mystery thing. Yeah, I'll bring it back if it's anything good. I cannot see a thing yet. It seems like I am still no closer to figuring out what this is, but it is in fact holed, just like I thought. And it's definitely got like a silver wash on it, and it's very thin. You can see it was definitely, it's like copper. And the size of it looks like kind of 1 real size. I found a half real right over there many episodes ago. So I'm wondering if this is like a counterfeit real. That's the best guess I have. I just don't see any discernible markings on there. Could be very cool though, so I'm going to take good care of it. Yeah, that's like perfect 1 real size. I want the real one. I want it. And it looks like we're on flat button number 2 of the day. Busted shank. A little bit thicker than the last one. Small though. Good stuff. I want to see some coins from this era. And what do you know? Coinage. Hitting real low. Definitely a nickel. Eesh. I'm not getting anything off of that yet. Oh, look at that. You see that radiator looking pattern on there? I think that's a old shield nickel. Nice. Gotta clean that up, see if I can get anything off of it. Sweet. First old coin of the day.
Yeah, just like most times that I find these coins, they're pretty well destroyed by the ground. Definitely a shield nickel, but that's all that I can get off of it. Really good signs though. Let's keep going.
It seems like this field is a little bit devoid of high targets, but certainly not low targets. Oh, 4-hole. Old-ish button. Yep, if anybody's been here, they missed all the low stuff, so gold range, here we go. And another one for the button bin. Tiny little flatty. There you go. It looks like it's still got some fabric on it almost. Cool. Any pattern? No pattern. They all look like the same variety. I'm wondering if I'm like finding the same coat all across the field. I am not complaining. I like buttons. I am not sure what this is going to be, but it was down there. It's a full pinpointed length down. And it's looking nice and round. Oh, no, it's a button. A nice old button, though. Man, that was so deep. Real scratchy, too.
Looks like the ground was...
Yeah, it was like, 18, 19, but it was scratchy.
Yeah, full shankage. Nice back mark, I think. Cool. Gotta dig deep.
Woo. This one was a tough spot. Thought it was an acorn. It's an oldie but a goodie. Musket ball. Nice. Targets are a little bit tough around here. A lot of iron in the ground. Yeah, that's a nice old musket ball though. Says good things about this place. Miles of old farm fields and prickers. Yay. Let's keep going. Cool. Nice old pocket knife. Yeah, old wooden scales. Nice. That's probably not in working order anymore. I like finding these though. Very cool personal items. Well, we're finally back in the same field again.
Ethan's got a nice suspender buckle of some sort. Cool, ornate looking thing. And that. Yeah, like a, I don't know, some sort of a hanger or a bracket or something like that. Used to have those fancy brackets. Here, I don't want to drop your buckle. Yerp. Yeah? Old pocket watch?
Yeah, you can see the knob on top of it at least.
Yeah, what's that bezel made out of? Is that plated?
Yeah, I don't know. It was deep.
Yeah, this ground's funny.
Yeah, this is weird.
Is that plated?
I don't know.
Tough to say. Yeah. Alright. It is tough to say. That thing's eaten up. It definitely told time at one point.
At one point. Not
Yeah.
anymore. Guess you could use it as a sundial.
It's true.
And just like that, we are back in Rhode Island to wrap up the rest of this hunt. Starting in the back, we've got this little Rial shaped and sized hold pendant looking thing. The only reason that I liken it to a Rial is because I found a 1700s half Rial right near it quite a few episodes ago. But that's what I'm going with. Could just be some sort of a medallion or whatever, but I'm thinking it might have been a counterfeit Rial. It's got the tines of a spectacle buckle or some sort of a colonial buckle. A big old flat button. Back marked. Kind of looks like a foreign back mark to me. Bunch of buttons in this hunt. Little ones, big ones, all sorts of ones. Definitely old. And right up front, we've got our shield nickel. Always happy to see one of these come up. Usually happy to see them in better condition, but I like a nice old nickel. So thank you guys very much for watching. Please like, subscribe, go out and dig cool stuff up.